Hey good people, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, Divine Excellence. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys are well and this message, this video finds you in great, beautiful health. And if not, I'm sending you all the love and all the healing and all the good vibes that you need on this glorious day. So today I want to speak to you guys about why so jealous. Now you're going to think, what do you mean why so jealous? It's a bit like the Joker when he goes, why so serious? And I put a spin on it. I was like, why so jealous? And I want to address and talk about people who are jealous, haters, bad mind people, whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's things that we don't talk about. It's just like it's seen, we see it, it's there, and we don't want to talk about it. And it has to be addressed. So even when I was making notes about this and I was thinking about it and understanding what is all this about, you know, being jealous, being envious of someone, it was uncomfortable for me. This is not a topic that I find pleasure in talking about because it's not a good emotion or energy to embody or have, you know what I mean? And coming from an actor's background, right, I am an actor as well as having an actor's background, we can embody things, yeah, we can embody emotions. It's just a part of the job description for certain jobs that you go for. So for me, I use that tool when I have to understand something. I embody it, and it's not nice, but I want to be of service, and so I want to allow you to understand, where does this come from, why are people like this, and then what you can do, yeah, to if you're the one who's a jealous person, what you can do to stop being jealous, right? How you can stop being jealous. And also for the ones who are receiving the hate and the jealousy, how you can understand and offer more empathy and compassion to these people. Yeah, so let's begin. So my first thing was like to understand what jealousy is. Why are people jealous? So people become envious when they want what other people have, what the other person has, and they become jealous when they don't want the person to have what they have. Right, so if that person has something, they don't even want you to have it. It's not even that they want it themselves, they just don't want you to have it. Now, I feel like envy and jealous are like, they're two of the same words, but they do have their own definition, which you can look up if you want. So, we call it jealousy, but the streets call it haters, yeah? Oh, she's a hater, he's a hater, they are hating. And we need to understand what this is about. Why are you hating? What's the need? Does it make you feel good? Do you feel excellent? Do you feel divine? Hey, do you feel beautiful? It doesn't make sense. So some of the points that I've conjured up or thought about is the reasons why people are haters. The first thing that came up for me is because they're insecure. Yeah, most people that don't like other people to have what they have, or are just evil eyeing about somebody else, is because they're insecure about their own self. Yeah, and maybe I could do a video about how to overcome insecurity, because this is something that we all have to go through. And a lot of the times, you know, as I'm speaking, I'm also learning, you know, so I'm never somebody who is exempt from feeling any type of feelings, because maybe I too have been a hater or been jealous at some part of my 32 years of existence. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it comes from feeling insecure, right? No matter where that comes from, why it's come about, if you're on the receiving end of someone being a hater, it's not your job nor duty to fix their insecurity. Do you know what I mean? It's for you to create boundaries for yourself, to protect yourself against the hate. Because I think, what I don't think people realize is that when you are hateful, right, and you're jealous, it can breed, it's a breeding ground for bad things to happen. Because thought alone can make certain situations happen. Do you get what I mean? So protect yourself. Don't stay in and around that energy or frequency of a person or place or thing for too long. Yeah, because if you're not in that vibration, why are you there? Leave. Secondly, this ties in with my first one, it's your upbringing. If you've been been brought up in a hostile environment, if you've been brought up with lack of love, been brought up on survival and all these things can lead you to be jealous of other people, to be envious of other people, to want what other people have, or to not want people to have what they have, right? But instead of some people going to do the work on themselves and healing themselves, they just project that onto other people. They just walk with that hate in their heart and spread it like it's the plague, right? And then there's people that receive that who have done nothing wrong or whatever it is and have to deal with the consequences of somebody splurring their hate. Do you get it? So yeah. The third thing I got, some people, right, they think that they are the only person who's allowed to shine, right? So again, that ties in with insecurity. Like, you know, when you go to the supermarket, yeah, and you go to the bread aisle, there's so many different versions of bread there, but they're all there. Whatever brand you buy is bread, in it. And I think with us as human beings, not saying all of us, but there is a lot of us that we just think that there's only one space for you to exist or for that person to shine. No, your light gives somebody else's light. Like, it gives somebody else the ability to shine bright as well. Your light radiates and it gives people the confidence, the encouragement to be who they need to be in life. So just because you shine bright doesn't mean to say that others can't shine bright. The sun comes every day and it shines, and it even gives light to the moon so the moon can do its thing. You know what I mean? So we have to understand that even nature itself shows us how it can coexist and how it helps one another to cycle, to be in the cycle of life, however you want to call it. So you thinking that you are the only one that gets to shine is delusional, yeah? And it's quite sad to even be in a space where you think that because someone else is shining now, you have to either go and dim their light. When you try to dim somebody else's light, you dim your own. You show who you are. So allow people to shine. Like when it gets dark at night, there's so many stars in the sky, and none of them, I don't know if they have conversations, but none of them look up, have a thing that they say, oh, you're shining brighter than me, what are you doing? Sometimes we even see shooting stars. So what then? So allow people the space, the ability to shine, and if anything, champion people to be the best version of themselves, because in doing so you give yourself your own encouragement to do the same. Don't be a hater. Why does it serve you? Okay, the fourth thing that came up is competition. People are competitive, yeah, and in some sports and some activities it's good to have a bit of a competitive bone, but in general life sometimes people are competing with you and you don't even know. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, well, I'm competing with the version I was yesterday. You're competing with me. Well, good luck to you, mate. Do you know what I mean? So, yes, be competitive when it needs to be that, if you're in a particular sport or whatever it is. But when you're in day-to-day living and you're around your friends or family or your peers, what are you competing for? Don't we know the language of love? You know? So what's the competition for? And why do you have that in your heart that you need to always win? You always need to be on top, and you are the only one that can be the winner. Why is that your narrative? You know what I'm saying? So compete when it's necessary, in the environment where it's actually needed, where it's beneficial to you, and even then there's healthy competition. Do you get it? So it's something to think about. The fifth thing that came up for me is you're constantly comparing. You're comparing yourself to that person, this person, that person. So you're never going to be satisfied with who you are, because you don't think that you have what you have. You don't think when you was born, God didn't give you what you needed in order for you to be the greatest version of yourself. So you think Betsy, Lisa, and whoever else has what you need. So you compare yourself to them. And what I've learned is that you don't know how people get what they get. You don't know what they went through to get what they get. And you don't even know if they are happy, right? So always learn and know what you need for yourself, because you'll find that your wants and needs are different from somebody else's. And even if you do have similar wants and needs as to somebody else, see how you and that person can come together and collaborate to bring your dreams more into fruition. Like, love exists, but if you're not operating in that frequency, you will think that it doesn't exist. And if you're operating in the frequency of hate and jealousy, more of that will exist in your reality, right? So let's find ways to collaborate instead of comparing. The seventh thing that came up for me. Okay, so you choose not to confront your own demons. You choose not to confront your own feelings of thoughts of lack, and your own selfish patterns and your own hurtful patterns, because let's just be real here. 9 times out of 10, it's not the issue that you have with the other person, it's the issue that you have with yourself. And if you're not doing the work to understand why you feel how you feel, you're just hurting yourself. And then because you're not dealing with yourself, you project that onto everybody else. But the season of projection is over. We don't even have projectors anymore like that, really. Or maybe we do, I don't know. Yeah, technology is advancing, so advance with the technology, advance with your emotions, think better thoughts, feel better feelings, because love exists. You were born out of love. Do you know what I mean? So to operate in the frequency of jealousy and to feel comfortable, or to be comfortable being a hater, it's not a good place to be. And you limit your own growth, your own success, your own peace. You limit it. Right, the 8th thing that came up for me. Okay, it's I've just kind of said the same thing. Some find it easier to project instead of reflect. So it ties in what I've just said before. Some people do find it easier to just put everybody else has got the issue but them. So whether you go for counselling, speak to a trusted friend, do journaling, watch podcasts, go to workshops, seminars, tap into your whys, do some shadow work, get dark with it, go within and uproot some of those roots that are ready to be uprooted. You know what I mean? Allow your demons to have a seat, right? So they can be heard. And you'll find that 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, love is all you need. Love is the answer. So why are you robbing yourself of something that you are ordained to have? It's your birthright to have that. Okay, the 9th thing is, and this is the sad thing, it may just be who the person wants to be. So when you come across haters, envious people, jealous people, and you think, why are they being like that to me? What is it that I've done? Why are they always finding the problems in things? Why are they always complaining? Why are they like that? Why are they always miserable? Sometimes the conclusion is that is who they want to be. That's what they've come here to be, and that's the frequency that they want to vibrate at. And the only thing that you can do is to remove yourself from those surroundings, from those people, because nothing grows there, nothing is abundant there. Yeah, your goals, your dreams, it will feel like they can't come into fruition, right? Things can even happen, like you can face accidents, problems, just debt coming to you, troubles can just come into your life because you're surrounded around the wrong people, because people are projecting their envy, their jealousy, and all these things onto you, and it can feel hurtful. And you've got to have thick skin, because if you have decided to live in your light and to walk in your purpose and stand in your square, you're going to come across a lot more people, right, that don't want to see you shine, but you have to shine anyway. You've got to be who you are supposed to be anyway, because God has blessed you with your gifts and your purpose here on earth. So why would you play small because of the opinion of someone else, because of how somebody else wants to treat you? That can't run. That can't be your reality, because life is short. It's the longest thing that we will ever do, but it is short as well, right? If you've got goals, you've got dreams, just even if it's just you and your being, how you want to be as a person, put yourself first, prioritize yourself, choose you, because at the end of the day, the haters, the jealous, the envious, they are choosing themselves. Some of them make it their mission to be hateful, and social media shows you this. Yeah, when you see people, how they talk in the comments, how people talk about people they don't even know. Yeah, people go onto social media just to be nasty, but you have to understand this. You have the choice. We have the choice Just choose wisely in all your actions and who you're becoming. Make the right choices for yourself. You know, higher heights always. And that's the only way how I see life really begin. I'm not saying that I haven't been somebody that has probably been some of these definitions over the years that I've been alive. But I've also learned that once you start doing the work on yourself, once you start interrogating yourself and asking the right questions, you will find the answers. You will find the solutions. And then you can move forward. Yeah. Life is forever flowing. Yeah. It's forever flowing. Nothing is stagnant. Yeah. Nothing is stagnant. So you have to just keep on going. Learn yourself, evolve. And if anybody comes into your space and they feel a way that you're evolving, that you're growing, that you want more and you want better for your life and you want to feel good about yourself, question why you have them around. Why have they even been around long enough to even show you how they truly feel about you? Why, ask yourself, why are you drawing that into your vibration? What is it about yourself that you need to learn for yourself as well? And for the person that is the hater and is the jealous one, love is the solution. If you don't know it, seek it, find it, become it, embody it, learn about it, become obsessed with it, right? Understand who you are. Yeah, know yourself. That's the best thing that I could, best advice, unsolicited advice, because nobody asked me my business, but it's the best advice I could give is to learn yourself and know yourself and become a loving person, because I believe that that's who we all are. And no matter the hardship, the hardship, the hate that you even the hater may have faced, you don't have to become what you've experienced. Higher heights always. So yeah, man, I'll leave it there. Give thanks. Thank you for listening. And if you made it this far, please do like, comment, share if you want to. And remember to let love guide you. It's a feeling. It's a knowing. It's something in it. So yeah, it's a choice. Big up yourself and remember to stay divine, stay excellent. Until next time, peace.